Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Nigerians are still trying to wrap their heads around the information that the former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, strolled to the office of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission in Abuja and was not arrested. This is because before now, Yahaya Bello was declared wanted by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission over alleged misappropriation and money laundering of over 80 billion naira. There had been confusion over his whereabouts, and many have been wondering where he had been all these months. But on Wednesday, September 18, the media office of Yahaya Bello issued a statement that Yahaya Bello made himself available to the EFCC, and that after reporting himself to the EFCC office, the EFCC allowed him to go. When that information began to spread, many people couldn't understand what happened. While we are still confused on what truly happened, the EFCC itself issued a statement, said that Yahaya Bello was not in their custody. And that he was not in their custody. And they seemed to give the impression as if the man didn't visit the office until the Yahaya Bello office began to release photographs to show that the man was in their office. People are still trying to comprehend how Yahaya Bello will get to the office of the EFCC and the EFCC will allow him to go, given all the drama associated with him, especially in respect to the effort to arrest him. There were reports when he was to be arrested in Kogi State, how allegedly the incumbent governor, Ododo, allegedly helped to thwart the efforts to take him out of that state. Through what perhaps using his immunity to cover off for him. But the Wednesday, September 18 action was a big surprise to Nigerians. What really went wrong? But according to the Nation reported that sources told the newspaper that the reason why they didn't arrest, the reason why EFCC allegedly didn't arrest Yahaya Bello was because Yahaya Bello came in a convoy and he came in a convoy, and the sitting governor, that is not the real protocol. That's not the protocol for reporting to the EFCC. As a result of that, the EFCC authorities allegedly felt that it cannot bend its rule to accommodate or to arrest him or something like that. But rules are meant to be bent, especially when it is in pursuit of the truth, when it is in pursuit of the law. The truth of the matter is that we all have seen the pictures. The EFCC themselves have admitted that Yahaya Bello came to the office with the incumbent governor. Now, Yahaya Bello has no immunity. He lost it immediately his tenure finished as governor. The only one among the people, among the entourage, obviously, that went to the EFCC, the only one with immunity is Alhaji Ododo, the incumbent governor. It is therefore difficult for many people to wrap their head around the fact that they did not arrest Yahaya Bello because Ododo was there. This is because even though Ododo has immunity, he has no right to stop them from interrogating and detaining Yahaya Bello. He cannot stop them, and he cannot obstruct the course of justice. I think it is important that the EFCC give a clarity of the real reason why they could not arrest Yahaya Bello. Because the idea that because he came with a convoy and that he was with a sitting governor is not enough for him to have been allowed to go leave the facility of the EFCC without being arrested, without being interrogated. That, to me, is giving too much respect to the incumbent governor, or giving too much respect to the immunity that governors enjoy. It is the governor only that has immunity, and not his friends, not his associates, not his family members. So Nigerians should be expecting a better explanation on why Yahaya Bello, who was declared wanted, was not arrested when he presented himself. What really happened is one of the things that should bother Nigerians, especially living in a country like ours, where corruption is very rampant, where corruption is the bane of our development, where the reason why we are suffering in this country is largely because of corruption. Look at what we are passing through, the hardship we are passing through because of the removal of the fuel subsidy. The reason that the fuel subsidy was abandoned was basically because of the corruption in the subsidy regime. There is no country in the world that they do not enjoy subsidy. All over the world, energy subsidy exists. You can Google it. There is energy subsidy in America. There is energy subsidy in Saudi Arabia. There is energy subsidy in India, all over the world. But in Nigeria, the reason why we are suffering is because the energy subsidy in Nigeria was hijacked. And instead of dealing with the hijackers, the buccaneers, the economic buccaneers, instead of dealing with them, it was seen that the best option is to remove fuel subsidy so that everybody will suffer, especially the downtrodden. Because at the end of the day, who are those who are benefiting from the corruption in this subsidy regime? They were the elite, the political class. So corruption has done a lot of harm in this country. Corruption is the reason why the country is the way it is. And the EFCC, being one of the organs created by the government since the government of President Olusegun Obasanjo to help in tackling corruption, ought to have known better that not even immunity of any governor or any president should have stopped the EFCC from doing their work, from doing the needful. Even if Yahaya Bello had strolled in or had driven in, drove in convoy of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and came to the office, they ought to have arrested him. This is because it will be that only Tinubu has immunity and not Yahaya Bello, who has lost his immunity after he left office. It is something that is very difficult for people to still come to terms with. So I will advise the EFCC to give a better explanation on what happened. This is because the Nation and other newspapers that are reporting sources, unidentified sources, are basically speculative. But the fact of the matter remains that once they were able to cite Yahaya Bello, they ought to have arrested him and interrogated him. Let us see how the governor Ododo will stop them or prevent them from arresting and detaining him. I'm sure that if they had arrested him and detained him, Ododo will know the limit of his immunity and know that there is a limit to that immunity. That immunity is only enjoyed by him and not by members of his family and not by members of his political associates or his political friends. It was a lost opportunity for EFCC to show that no one is above the law. That failure to arrest Yahaya Bello was a lost opportunity by the EFCC to show that no one is above the law. But it failed. But it can still redeem itself by offering a better explanation on what went wrong that day. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you, and please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.